Hi, I know it's been quite a while since I've done a video, and so um, even though I'm in a bad flare right now and going through some difficult things with it, it's a pretty bad flare this time around. But I thought I would do kind of a quick update to just let you know what's going on with me. I wrote down some notes, so let me grab my notes, but just because I've had bad brain fog lately. Um, in January, and the first part of February, I felt like I really started to make progress. I was actually um, doing pretty good, my symptoms were less, and I was exercising more, even though it was only like a few minutes, like 3 or 4 minutes at a time. I was still exercising more and stuff like that. Um, and I think it was due to the fact that I was pretty consistent with ANS rewire, doing a lot of rewire process. I also improved my diet, and so I cut out like a lot of processed foods, and like I cut out all my processed foods and added in lots more greens, and cut out all my sugar and stuff like that. So I think that helped a little bit. Um, anyway, I was going to show you. I did keep a calendar, and I've been keeping a calendar since January of all the days that I've exercised, and so I just put little stars on them. For the month of January, I'll show you the calendar, but for the month of January, I did pretty well, and like I say, the first part of February, um, but I did pretty well. Most of my exercise was like 3 minutes of walking. The walking was really slow, and you know, it's been really slow, but it was 3 minutes of walking. And I did some floor exercises. So here I'll show you the thing. Here's the calendar. I don't know if you can see it, but those are the days that I did. Um, so I was doing about 5 days a week, pretty much, of exercise. So back to what I was talking about. Anyway, so I got into a bad flare. I want to say middle of February. Pretty bad, and I know what caused it. It was a stressful event that caused it, and but I can't seem to recover out of it. I've been trying to do all the right things and stuff like that, but my body is it's really struggling, and so yeah, I've had a rough time of it for about a month now, and I'm hoping to come out of it soon. I'm still doing a lot of the practices that I've been doing, but I cut out all exercise, and if I cook, it's pretty minimal, pretty easy stuff. But I anyway, it's been pretty rough. So I'm hoping to get out of this pretty soon. It's caused me a lot of depression and stuff like that, being so bad again, because I had this for a while. But anyway, I want to say I'm loving meditation. That is a practice that I'm enjoying a lot, and I've been doing meditation sometimes twice a day, and doing deep breathing type stuff. I've really been enjoying that quite a bit, and I found some good meditations. Sorry, I'm looking at my notes. I did watch a video from this girl about recovery, and she said, she was talking about how she doesn't aim for recovery because it would just let her down, kind of thing, because not all people recover. And while I disagree with that in some respects, because I still believe in a full recovery. I did like what she said instead, instead she aims at small, attainable, achievable goals, you know, like for me, like that would be, maybe a goal of walking 5 minutes, a few times a week or something like that. Where I think if you achieve those goals, like it gives you a sense of accomplishment and makes you feel like you're doing better, if that makes sense. So I'm still working at recovery. I still believe that, I still have hope for recovery, because giving up hope just makes me even more depressed to think about giving up hope of recovery. So I'm still working at recovery, still doing the things that I think will help in my recovery. But one thing I was thinking about was the fact that, to aim at a better quality of life, Sometimes aiming at recovery just seems so huge. Just aim at a full 100% recovery seems so huge and sometimes out of reach, that sometimes if I look at just doing the daily tasks that I need to do, and that helps it not seem so overwhelming, I guess. But also aiming at a better quality of life. Sometimes I get so focused on everything that I should be doing to help in my recovery that I kind of I don't find things that I enjoy, like I don't seek those things out. There's some stuff that I really enjoy, that I can do. Like I enjoy listening to audiobooks. I enjoy watching my favorite TV shows and movies and stuff. And there's some stuff in my recovery process I really enjoy. Like I really enjoy meditation. I enjoy my stretching. I enjoy those things. But there's probably other things that I can look at. I talked with the lady I work with the Active Health Clinic that I'm working with, and we talked about making up a CFS bucket list. And some people think, well, if you make up a bucket list to do while you're sick, it's like you're giving up hope on recovery, and that's not true. I'm not giving up hope on recovery, but maybe think of this, some things I can do while I'm recovering, some things that'll bring me joy and happiness that I can do, which is hard sometimes to think of that list, because it would be so limited, like the things I can do are not very much, especially when I'm in a flare. But I still may come up with a bucket list, things like maybe going to the duck pond, or going to a favorite cafe and drinking some tea and stuff like that. Just basic little things like that. So I think I'll probably still come up with that bucket list of things that I can do, because I think recovery needs to be not just the things you're doing to help in recovery, but also you need to find joy in the midst of all of it. And it's hard sometimes, especially when you're feeling so crappy and you just struggle, each day. But if you don't find joy in things, you'll get swallowed up by this illness. You got to find joyful things. And I'm a very positive person. It's just I've been depressed this past few weeks, but for the most part, I'm a pretty positive person. I'm like, I believe in full recovery. I like to find things that make me happy. I like to laugh, I like to, I just focus on the day-to-day type of things. Anyway, so So for now, I'm just kind of focusing on pacing. I'm really working a lot on pacing. Since I'm working with Active Health Clinic, I've been working on pacing, working on other things that kind of bring me joy and happiness. Still working on some ANS rewire stuff, but I'm also taking pressure off myself too, and just, I hope I recover. I'm not giving up hope in recovery, but sometimes I wonder if I should just aim for a better quality of life. I don't know, I don't know where to go from here. I know it just would help if I could get out of this flare. It'd help me to be able to think better and be able to have more hope, I guess. Not that I don't have hope, it's just, sometimes I think there's a good part about accepting where you're at and knowing that it's okay to be where you're at, and just taking care of yourself, Anyway, I'm kind of rambling. I'm not thinking clearly anymore right now. I'm surprised I made it through this far in the video. But anyway, I just wanted to share this little update. I'm hoping the next time around, my update will be more uplifting, and you'll see more things that I'm able to do, and stuff like that. I'm hoping I'll be out of this flare soon and be back to where I was. And I'm thankful for doctors that I work with. That I've got a terrific GP that really is helping me. Oh, another thing I was going to quickly say is he recommended Abilify, but while it's helped some people, with CFS, I'm leery on it. Like, part of me thinks about trying it, just to see if it helped. But then the other part of me is like, well, there's so many side effects, weight gain. I'm already overweight, and I just, I don't know if I'm ready to go down that route yet, It's just scary for me trying medications and stuff like that, but I don't know. Just things I'm thinking of, but for right now, I just focusing on just taking care of myself, doing all the things I need to do to get out of this flare, and I'll update you hopefully in a little while. Talk to you later.